Good morning, world. I am Judy, your web-based therapist, making therapy accessible and convenient for our clients in Florida and New York, and of course, sharing information worldwide. Today, I want to take a moment and talk about 5 tips for dealing with high-functioning depression, because it's been getting talked about a little bit more lately because of situations that have come up. But I know there's still some debate on whether or not we should even be using the term high-functioning because of what some people may feel that says about depression in general. But because it is something that is happening right now, I thought I should do something and just talk about it a little bit. If you're not familiar with it, high functioning depression is essentially depression. It's just that it doesn't always present in the way that some people expect depression to look like. I shared the other video giving a little bit more information on it that you're always welcome to check out. But before I get into that, I want to take a quick moment and say, if you are subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of our awesome world. If you're not yet subscribed, please take a moment and click the subscribe button below so you can join all this awesomeness. And remember to tick the bell so that you are notified when I post new videos, you don't miss anything. And of course, if you'd like to purchase 1 or 3 of my books, also a link below that will take you to a site that shows you all your different options of places where you could get 1 or 3 of my books. Okay, let me get back to it. The first thing is to create some downtime. A lot of times people dealing with high functioning depression tend to be, it's almost like they're trying to work their way or out succeed or outdo depression. They may instead, to avoid the symptoms, to avoid the feelings, to avoid the depression that they are experiencing, they may do even more. It's one thing to be able to, as you're in dealing with your depression, do all and maintain all the same things that you normally do. But a lot of times people who are dealing with high functioning depression tend to go the extra mile. So if I used to work 26 hours a day, now I want to work 27. Take some downtime. Take time to deal with you. Take time to deal with whatever is happening with you. Take time to rest, and refuel. Take time to give your body and your brain a break. Take time to heal from whatever you are experiencing, whatever your body is telling you is wrong. Take time to do that. And when I say take some downtime, I don't mean that vacation that is really a work trip. I mean downtime, time when you get to just relax, time when you get to refuel, time when you just get to be with you. That's what I mean when I say downtime, because a lot of times people in an effort to avoid what is happening with them will even make their relaxing time a work effort, so that, hey, if I am in work mode, I am not, I don't have to deal with what is happening with me internally. Take some downtime. Create that time in your schedule, in your day. 2, give yourself permission to be human. This means permission to experience everyday human emotions. Permission to be sick like any other human person. Permission to experience sadness. Permission to experience depression. Permission to work or exist in a 24-hour day instead of trying to exist in 28-hour days. Permission to be human in all that it entails. Because a lot of times, one of the things that can add to the depression is, or contribute to it, is that feeling or that need, the desire to outdo, to be more, because sometimes the person doesn't feel like they're enough. They don't feel like just being them is good enough. So they have to outdo whatever their norm is. So if everyone else is living a 24-hour day, in order for me to be good enough, in order for me to be better, I need to be living in a 27-hour day. That's not how it works. Give yourself permission to be human. Give yourself permission to do what you are able to do, and give yourself permission to say no. Give yourself permission to not be able to be everything for everyone else. That pressure adds way too much. That desire to be superhuman adds so much pressure that you are crushing under. Give yourself permission to be a human, one single human person that you are, and give other people an opportunity to contribute. Give other people an opportunity to add to the mix. Just give yourself permission to be human in whatever form that humanness exists. 3, have a network of close confidants. I know that in today's society, it's hard to find that because in this society of social media and quick snap and quick, I'd rather text you. I don't have time to call and talk to people. It's hard to maintain those relationships, but it is important to maintain those relationships. A lot of times when people are feeling and experiencing difficult moments, it's not hey, let me text this person right quick and wait 2 hours for them to get back to me, and then we spend 3 days having a 5-minute conversation. Take time to nurture those close contacts, those close confidants, people that you can reach out to, people that you can engage with, people that you can talk to and share, people you can be yourself with, people that you don't always have to be on with, people that you can say, hey, you know what? I am stressed and this is what is happening. I am crumbling under all this pressure that I am putting, or I am feeling all this pressure. A lot of people don't have people in their circle that they can just say, hey, I am not okay. Most of us don't, or many of us don't have people in our lives that we are confident, that we are comfortable saying and reaching out to and just being vulnerable with. Make time, create those relationships, find time to nurture those relationships, because it's those relationships that help you keep that balance. When you're not feeling okay, being able to have someone that you can reach out to and say, hey, this is happening with me, can be very helpful. That person can help you understand and notice what is happening. They can help you process what is happening. And if you need to get help, they can help you reach out and get help. Have a network of close confidants, people that when you say, hey, I'm struggling, will take the time and be there for you. Because when you don't have that, it's easy to stay in your head and continue to grow the monster. If you're feeling that you're not good enough, you're not doing well enough, and you don't have someone to share that with, as you continue to play that message in your mind inside, as that message replays goes on repeat in your head, it just amplifies. Because the more you think about it, the more you say it, the more reasons, the more validation that you believe that it is getting. Because hey, yeah, there's one more reason this reason and that reason. But when you have that network of confidants that you can reach out to and say, hey, you know what, this is what's happening, this is what I'm feeling, they might be able to bring you back to reality and help you realize, hey, you just became queen of the world. That's the job I want. This is what's happening. They might be able to help you see the reality that you're missing when you're, deep inside your head. 4, take time to learn about depression. A lot of times especially when the person is so busy doing everything and not avoiding the symptoms and what they feel, depression does not always look the way they expect depression to look. So taking time to learn more about depression can help you understand a little bit more of what is happening with you. Instead of just thinking, oh, it's just the stress from work. Sometimes because you know about depression, you may be able to understand that, hey, this lack of energy is a little bit different from just because I worked 28 hours yesterday. Or that sleepiness is more than just, hey, I'm tired because I did 37 projects in 20 minutes. Sometimes understanding what is happening, the symptoms, knowing what the symptoms of depression are, can help you see when you are displaying the symptoms, because it's very easy to mask or create or try to explain the symptoms when you see them. But when you take the time and learn about depression and understand what depression is, then it may be you're in a better position to deal with it. You're in a better position to address it. You're in a better position to notice it. And therefore, if you can notice it early enough, if you can notice it, just even if you can notice it, period, you're in a better position to deal with it. You're in a better position to take the time and address it and do something about it and deal with these symptoms. And finally, 5, get professional assistance. Yes, it can be difficult. A lot of people find it difficult to get assistance. Even, I know one of the things that people talk about often is that, hey, it's hard, it's costly. Yes, but sometimes it's not even the cost that's an issue for people. It's the privacy, someone not feeling like, hey, person like me shouldn't be. There's no person like you. As long as you are human, you are a candidate for depression. And if you are a candidate for depression, then you can have depression. And if you have depression, you can get help for that depression. Get professional help. These days, it's even easier to access services, because one of the things that people often used to say is that, hey, what if someone sees me coming out of a therapist's office? Right now, that has, in a way, kind of been eliminated, because a lot of therapists, including myself, are offering virtual services. Of all the clients I have right now, I have not met any of them in person. All my current clients are clients that I see virtually. So that is taken care of. And plus you have laws and codes of ethics that are guiding, that are mandating, that are safeguarding your privacy. So seeing a therapist should not be a thing that is, publicly available. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. I encourage people to do it for all sorts of reasons, because we could all use the service. However, if that is a concern for you, find ways, get some help, get some resources, get people around you. Your close network of confidants could be good people to help you navigate and find the resources. Maybe they can give you recommendations or help you vet recommendations so that you're able to confidentially and privately and confidently get the help that you need. But it's out there. Please, if you need it, please get it. Let's do this quick recap. 1, create some downtime. This means times for you, times to deal with you, times to just address and be just downtime for you. 2, give yourself permission to be human. Everyone else is existing in a 24-hour day, and you have the right to do the same thing. You can exist in 24-hour days. You can be a human person and have regular human emotions and human experiences. 3, have a network of close confidants, people that you can be yourself with, people that you can reach out to, people that you can be open with and share when things are going wrong and things are not going, the way you want them to go. 4, take time to learn about depression, because when you know about depression and understand what depression is, it's easier for you to notice and notice symptoms when you're experiencing them. And when you can notice the symptoms, you're in a better place and a better position to address them. And finally, if you need help, if you need professional help, get that professional help. It is out there. It is available. It is confidential. It's there. It's there for you. So if you need it, please make sure that you are getting it. As always, if you or someone happens to be going through something that's more than you can handle, please remember that there are professionals like myself who are available, able, and willing to help, and are even providing remote services who can assist with whatever you may have going on. So please figure out who those people are in your community so that if you need them, you can reach out and get the help that you need. And that is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.